National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Kansas City Chiefs. And it's coming up next on Madden NFL 25.
From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Welcome in, football fans. Thanks for joining us. Kate, Scott, and Brock Hewitt here with you. And Brock, on paper, it's not quite the competitive contest that everyone hopes for each week, but projections have us heavily tilted towards one sideline here.
One thing that is cool, Kate, it's been really easy to rally together this week for this team because nothing will unite a football roster, in my experience, than having the whole world against you. Heck, even your own fans at home against you. They don't care if nobody thinks they've got a shot. Those dudes playing today, putting that uniform on, they believe they can do this, and the power of that belief is a big deal.
Return coming from the 6. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
All of us as sports fans, we know those players in the other sports that when we just think of the greatest to ever do it, a skill set that's different than everybody else, immediately a player pops in your mind. And while we have seen GOATs like Tom Brady and Super Bowl winners many times over like Bradshaw, Montana, and Aikman, there's just not many that have ever done it with the flair, the style, and the skill set of Patrick Mahomes.
Now here he goes. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
The field opened up, and he simply takes off. This is a reason that even the quarterbacks are timed in the 40-yard dash at the combine, because the elite, well, they can make a big chunk run just like that.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. From the red zone now. On the move, headed right. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead right away. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
And he'll get in. That gives him an 8-0 lead. All right, I know y'all can't see this, but your girl is throwing some punches up here. Some early body blows, Brock. That team wasted no time reaching the end zone and then dropped another 2 points right on top of it.
Now, I must say with the two-pointer, Kate, that was more than body blows. They just dropped a haymaker right to the chin.
Reed now to kick this one away. Short kick, just reaching the landing zone. He lost the football, and the fumble recovery is made.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. But when they fly down the field, they got 2 things in mind, Kate. Number 1, get the returner down, and number 2, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
He's on the move. As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs grow their lead to 14-0. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown. Not even sure their opponents have recovered from that first touchdown, partner, and already they're into the end zone again.
Now, I call this a flurry right here. Just a flurry of action and activity and just punching and counterpunching. You're not going to win a game in less than a minute, but you can sure set the table for success.
Mahomes throwing for 2. Buying some time right. And he secures it in the end zone, so their lead grows to 16-zip. Well, they really have this defense on its heels, Brock. Still the opening half, but a couple of touchdowns now, and a perfect 2 for 2 on 2-point tries.
Yeah, this defense, they're picking up the scraps. They're not doing anything well. This offense, though, they sure are. Scoring touchdowns and then 2-point conversions to top it off. And part of the reason you don't see this a lot, Kate, is you only have so many 2-point plays in the arsenal, and they're using them here very early.
Reed now to kick this one away. Return starts from the 16. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. They'll be led out by the former first-rounder back in 2017, Deshaun Watson.
Kate, this is one of those situations where a quarterback has just got to say to himself, poised. Be poised. Yeah, your team just gave up a big blow on the other side, and you don't have to get it all back in one play like they just did. You got to go out there with poise to do your job and go lead your team.
And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
They give inside to Chubb. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later. You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
The ball's out, he lost it. And this is picked up by the Chiefs.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, wow, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Forced out to his right. He can run it. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. They clearly haven't been giving his running ability the respect it deserves, considering what he's been able to do to them on the ground thus far.
If you want to destroy the morale of a defense, have a running quarterback like this. Because you can do so many things right, but this is the X factor you can't contain.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. Gets up and over a man. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Early on, it's not his work passing the football we're talking about. It is what he's been able to do as a runner that has this place buzzing.
Yeah, years ago, Kate, taking what the defense gives you means checking it down, but not anymore. Not with the QBs of today. He's showing you the prowess he has with his legs as well.
Buys time, rolling right. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Chiefs capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down, and when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
It's a fake pitch into the tight end. And he isn't able to get in here. That lead's going to stay right where it is.
You know, that's a call I'll see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone in the NFL, and for good reason. Even when you catch him off guard, the chances for success are extremely low. Can't do it.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Second drive coming up for this Cleveland offense. And things are really getting away from him, so an important moment here to try and get a sustained possession going. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there, something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Another one for 4. They'll cobble together a yard there. Stopped on the play by big Chris Jones. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. From the gun, Watson. He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
He's on the move. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Well, there was no sense in taking a risk down the field when a first down was just a run away. They'll get to reset now and figure out just how they want to attack a new set of downs.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. A give to Chubb, running left. We're working a couple yards past the line. Justin Reed with the tackle. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Again, it's Chubb. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Ground game stopped again. That leaves them with a 4th and short.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense that just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
They send the tight end in motion. They're going to run for it with Chubb. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. 1st and 10 now from the 30. A tight end in motion now. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Chased out to his right. Now he takes it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 32 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. On the move, headed right. Oh, he's keeping it again. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. We've got... Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Chiefs. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes again. And they will score! Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs ballooning the first half lead even further. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it to.
Okay, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
He's throwing for it! Headed out right. And that's caught. Great call, even if the points weren't needed. The lead swells by another 2. That is their 3rd conversion this game. They haven't been shy on the confidence to go for it or to back it up once it's snapped.
I love that word, confidence. And I love being in a huddle and you can feel it. When you're on offense that feels like you can't be stopped, you can't wait to say, ready, break. No matter what the situation or circumstance is, and 3 conversions, that's job well done.
Reed now to kick this one away. Starting at the 10. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. And this drive, they need to come up with some type of answer because, well, Brock, we can almost hear those engines starting to gear up. They might have a boat race coming.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building can feel it. This has been so momentous one way, and as a competitor, you have got to stop that slide.
That's to his back, Nick Chubb. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Watson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. The Browns are lined up to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Calls fair catch and has it inside the 40-yard line. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And while they've worried about his arm a little bit early, he's been happy to get some yards on the ground, looking like an effective dual threat thus far. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes now. He rolls to his right. On the run right, throwing deep. Brought in inside the 20. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Almost the completion of the wrong team there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. To the air, Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs running away with it in the 2nd quarter. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young or Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team relies upon.
So the Chiefs going for 2 once again.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Buys time, rolling right. And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead. Well, got a little history for y'all now. That is their 4th conversion this game. That ties the NFL record in a single contest. You're not supposed to be able to do this 4 times in a game against an NFL defense partner. How have they pulled it off?
Yeah, I hate to sound cliche here, but it's so true. When I'm watching this execution, Kate, it's everybody. It takes all 11. Heck, it takes the calls on the sideline, too. You don't make NFL history unless your team is all on the same page.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. To throw, here's Watson. Hauled in by Njoku, left side. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Still working past the 40. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down. Shotgun snap, a gift to Ford. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
He easily had the yardage for a 1st, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
Chubb here on 1st down. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Watson now off play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Working from the gun, Watson. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's 1st and goal. Chubb is in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns start to fight back with their 1st points of this game. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker.
Foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they tag him for roughing the kicker, and now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. The Chiefs are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow.
Play action, Mahomes. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now.
Yellow.
1st down throw, Mahomes. Buying some time right. He's keeping it again. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
As much as you'd like to find a completion and get the ball out of your hands, when a play breaks down, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on his ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that.
On the run right, throwing deep down the side. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down. Throwing from the gun here. He's on the move. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Tight end going in motion here. Headed out right. He's running for it. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. Tight end motioning right. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Chased out to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. Working inside the red zone. On the move, headed right. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs boat racing them to the halftime locker room. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to flow toward it, and that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Okay, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a thing of beauty.
Looking to throw Mahomes. Forced out to his right. And they aren't slowing down in the slightest. 2 more to their lead. Man, what a blowout we've got here. Well, we're now officially at the point where touchdowns might as well consider them 8 points in this contest, partner. Yet another 2-point conversion successful, and they've been borderline automatic.
Well, we've officially left the NFL record book behind. It used to stand at 4, accomplished by the greatest show on turf, those Rams in 2000. This is uncharted waters. Kate, I think you'd agree.
Yeah.
We're all here for this journey.
And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. First and 10. Here's Watson. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. Watson on first and 10. Makes the connection. Here's Jerome Ford. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Justin Reed with the tackle. From the 40 on second down. Misfire there, couldn't connect.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect. And all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Puts a little too much into this one. That's too high, brings up fourth down. The Browns are lining up to punt. And this will be his second effort of the contest. Got 46 on his first punch, and this one's pushing a little more distance. The Chiefs taking over now, real late in this opening half. They are running away with this one, so probably content to just take this into the half. Buys time, rolling right. Now here he goes. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
He's on the move. Taking off with it again. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I can tell you what, that was the goal from the moment he took off. Kept his eyes locked on the chains and made sure he set them up with a new set of downs. Well done.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. He'll throw it. He rolls to his right. Oh, he's calling his own number again. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. So that brings us to halftime here in KC. It's the Chiefs who've got the advantage heading into the locker room. Dealing with some time constraints, it seems. We'll bypass halftime and get right back to the action. Reed now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. And that return comes to an end as they touch him down. The Browns have the football first to start the third, and here comes their offense. And they're going to need to play for pride or for something to build on for next week, Brock, because this game seems out of reach, even though we've got a full quarter still to go. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Hand off to Chubb to start the drive. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Watson. Chased out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. So out now comes the punter. It'll be Corey Bajorquez doing the honors. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. The return begins on their side of midfield. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's keeping it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. They bring their tight end left. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. On the move, headed right. He calls his own number again. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
That's good for Kansas City Chiefs.
1st down from the red zone. Forced out to... And they take this in for the score. The Chiefs push their lead further to start the half. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. His 5th rushing score in this game alone. And he's done it so many times before in just this game, Brock. There he is again in the end zone leading that celebration.
I think they're running out of ways to celebrate.
I think so too.
Right? They work on these things. They love these celebrations. But my gosh, he's made a habit of visiting the end zone. And it's his effort, it's his want to, it's his will that has carried this offense forward for much of the game.
Well, they don't get it, but just the choice to go for it there, Brock, as I'm looking to my right, seeing a partner kind of fuming, a little steam coming out of the head. I'm sure you and many others maybe aren't a fan of that call.
I don't feel like I'm that old. I really don't.
You don't look that old.
Well, thank you. But yeah, this still just gets me, and I know many others every single time.
And this drive is going to have some great starting field position as a result of that short kick. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. From the gun, it's 4. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 3rd and just 2 to go. Chubb going for the marker. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Staying on the ground here with Chubb. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's Chubb on 2nd down. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Watson with 3rd and long. He's got... Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. On now comes their punter. And they could really use a good one here. Kick is away, and this one might bring rain. Wow, what a kick. Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. And whether it was their game plan or not, they were pretty quick to realize the ground game, yeah, that was working. And they made that the centerpiece of what they were doing offensively.
Yeah, the great thing when you get a run game like this going in the first half is you know it will lay the foundation for what's to come. These guys will be energized going into the locker room at halftime, and they'll be excited to build on that foundation in the second half.
Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
I can promise you, that was the goal from the moment he took off. He kept his eyes locked on the chains. It's almost like he had a spidey sense. He knew exactly where to get in order to move the sticks and get that critical 1st down.
Buys time, rolling right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. And you gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
The Chiefs making the call. They're going for 2 again.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Mahomes throwing for 2. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. Ooh, whether they got it or not there, Brock, not going to make too many friends going for 2 in that situation.
Yeah, sure felt less about whether they're successful or not and more just about the fact they don't care. But I'll tell you what, they may forget about it. Those guys on the other side, they won't. And they'll remember it the next time they line up against each other.
Reed now to kick this one away. And this one will not make it to the landing zone. So the same as it going out of bounds now. This is going to come out to the 40-yard line. Excellent field position for him here after the kickoff lands short. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Play action, it's Watson. Bails out of the pocket quick. He keeps it and takes off.
Oh, man, those defensive players hate slippery quarterbacks. Near impossible to keep them hedged in or corral them behind the line there. He evades them long enough to turn a potential loss into positive yardage.
They give inside to Chubb. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Again, it's Chubb. And the struggles continue for him tonight. He's only able to get back to the line. They mark him short there, and the run gains nothing. It's 4th down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
They'll bring out the punter here. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. And no chance at a return. He wisely angled it for the sideline and got it down to the 12 before going out. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He's on the move. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it sets up 2nd down.
Yellow.
Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Chased out to his right. Now he takes it. And he'll get it up to the 27. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
When a play breaks down, every once in a while, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on that ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that one.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. On the move, headed right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down. Mahomes. Flushed out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down. That's cut at the 25. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
He's throwing for it. Buying some time right. And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead. Well, partner, they had this one in the bag a long, long time ago. But some people,
you sure?
They're just never able to resist running that score up as high as it can go. And apparently that includes going for 2 more there.
Yeah, I'm trying to picture some of just the guys that I played with in the past. Those that really respect the game. You know what this does? This feels like you're disrespecting the game. This NFL, these are the best of the best, and this will come around at some point and bite you. You disrespect the game like this, you run it up on an opponent, you better watch your back down the road.
So march it forward after they accept the penalty. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
We're set.
Here's Chubb up the middle. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. From the gun, Watson. Escapes the puck. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Watson to throw it. It's into the hands of Chubb. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. So we'll wait till after the... They'll send out the punting unit. And this will mark his 5th kick of the night. And he drives this into the pouring rain. And no chance at a return as this one heads across the sideline at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They're out and set, 1st and 10. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 28 out of that play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Headed out right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. They connect on the deep shot. Touchdown, Kansas City. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity, certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
So the Chiefs going for 2 once again. Motioning the tight end now. Blitz coming, Mahomes. Forced out to his right. And that one's caught. Add a couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the 4th. Reed now to kick this one away. This one doesn't make the landing zone, so this drive's going to start at the 40.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And they'll have great field position, Brock, after the unforced error on the kickoff. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Here's Watson, 1st and 10. Another turnover. This time it's an interception. Justin Reed has the INT.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. He's on the move. He hurdles past him. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. He rolls to his right. Oh, he's going for it again. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs throwing 6 more on the blowout. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. The 6th time he's run it in this game, and that ties the NFL record. Well, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown, and you got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him. Had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, that's 6 big points on the board.
We'll set up for the 2-point conversion.
To the air, Mahomes. He's on the move. This is caught. And he's into the end zone, so the blowout continues as they tack on 2 more. All right, I might have understood this a couple of touchdowns ago. At this point, I'm not sure you can find much justification for going for 2, but they did, and that landslide grows bigger still.
Kate, does this feel personal to you?
Yeah, it does.
It does, right? This feels personal, and honestly, I'm having a flashback to Pete Carroll, Jim Harbaugh, USC, Stanford. After the game, when those two went out on the field, we're like, what's your deal? What's your deal? What's your deal? Keep the camera rolling because this handshake's going to be rather interesting.
Reed now to kick this one away. Here's Ford on the return. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. Now we see the Browns offense headed out. Well, we all know at this point, turnover's the big problem for them. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First and 10. Here's Watson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Back to the air, Watson. Got a man, it's Njoku. Decent gain here, but short of the first. It was the rookie from USC who got there for that tackle. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Watson. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Drew Tranquil with the pick. And he makes the Huffs go. It's a touchdown on the pick six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running
Yep.
it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Chased out to his right. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. Oh, I love seeing this, Brock. They got surprised with the pick six, but they made absolutely sure there would not be another 2 added on.
Yeah, kind of the epitome of sudden change, especially on such short notice. Not a lot of time to get prepped on that sideline and get out there to defend the 2-point play, but they did their job and limited the damage that came from that interception.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Back out now comes the Browns offense. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Into the hands of Tillman, complete. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 29. Has some daylight through the 40. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the Browns a first. Working from the gun, Watson. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Chiefs have the football back just shy of the midfield stripe.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. On the move, headed right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. Looking for Travis Kelce that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes now. Forced out to his right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Took off with it again. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Well, that throw just gets away from the quarterback a little bit, and he couldn't stay in the field to play. It's tough to blame him, though. He's got to leave the pocket, and he really had some tough circumstances to try and push that one down the field.
He's on the move. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Chiefs continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. Another score for him this game. Flushed out of the pocket. And the pass is the right call on the two-point try, but we've got laundry on the field. So let's listen.
Offense.
Well, it's too bad that yellow line that we all see on TV isn't actually out on the field because it might have kept him from throwing that one.
You know, and I'm surprised, frankly, we don't see this more. It's just a tremendous spidey sense that these dual-threat quarterbacks have of today.
Yeah.
They're out in the field, they're running around. Yeah, we don't see this nearly as much as, well, we would have back in my day where we played within the pocket so much more.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. The Browns send quarterback Deshaun Watson gearing up for their next series. And I don't think we can really call these highlights, partner. Shall we just call them replays as we re-examine his performance so far in this one? 3 interceptions mixed in among his work. It's really limited a lot of what he's been able to do out there. Here's 2nd and 11. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Watson. Finding Judy. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Sticking to the air with Watson. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. But the Browns got this one back, so they will luckily hang on to possession. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, we chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Yellow.
They motion the tight end over. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Buying some time right. Ooh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. And they're going to spike this one. No, wait, no, they're not spiking it. They're going to throw. They'll get it to Rashee Rice, complete. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Chiefs running them out of the building. The Chiefs making the call. They're going for 2 again.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Mahomes throwing for 2. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
He knows he should have had that one, but in the end, it really doesn't matter. He still did his job and denies that offense 2 more points.
Reed now to kick this one away. Here's Ford on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Browns getting their offense out there. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for him. Watson on 1st and 10. Trying to push it deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Watson now off play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And That pushes them back. Third down coming up. From the gun,